Today, we'll explore the Calibrated D'Alembert roulette system. D'Alembert is already one of the safest methods, but this variation seems to offer even more security. So, could this be the safest roulette system out there? Well, in this video, we'll explain it and weigh its pros and cons, so be sure to watch till the end. Welcome to Ninja Gamblers, the best place to learn how to beat casinos. Here, you can find the latest tips and strategies for roulette, blackjack, poker, slots, and much more. If you want to stay ahead of the game and maximize your chances of making big wins at the casino, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. In the description of this video, you'll find links to our Instagram page and our Telegram channel. There, we share exclusive content that never makes it to YouTube. You'll also find a list of safe, licensed casinos we recommend in each country, along with a comparison of the free money bonuses they offer. Well, the concept is the same, but with D'Alembert, the calibrated fit seems just perfect. Why? We'll see in a moment. Let's try it together. First off, remember that D'Alembert only works on French or European roulette, not the American versions with the 00. Also, it's best to play on a certified casino to avoid any scams, so any from the list in the description will do. What's this list I'm talking about? Let's clear it up for those just tuning in. The internet is full of unlicensed online casinos that pose significant legal and financial risks. These establishments are often illegal, riddled with scams, and notorious for hosting rigged games that can lead to financial losses. Typically based in tax havens, such casinos can vanish without a trace, leaving no means to recover your money. So, which casinos can you trust? We've done the legwork and put together a comprehensive list of verified, licensed, and fair casinos for most countries around the globe. You can find this list through the link in this video's description and in the first pinned comment. These casinos are secure and welcome new players with bonuses like free cash or spins. Rest assured, we've personally checked that none of the games in these casinos are rigged, and we keep our list updated daily as we verify new entries. For our viewers in the USA, the legality of online casinos varies from state to state. Some regions only permit social casinos. By following the link in the description, you can discover the best legal casinos for your state, or the finest social casinos if you reside in a region where traditional online gambling isn't legal yet. As for me, I'm currently in Italy, playing at a local Italian casino. Thus, the game graphics you'll observe are in Italian. Nonetheless, the gameplay remains the same whether you play in English, use dollars, euros, pounds, or any other language and currency. Also, today I'll be playing on the premium European roulette, which if you're from the UK or the rest of the world, you can find it in the second and fourth casino in our list. While for US players, you can find a similar European roulette in the first social casino in the list in the description. Right then, let's quickly recap the basics of the Modular D'Alembert. We start by betting €10, which for you could be dollars or pounds, adding €1, dollar or pound, every time we lose, and subtracting €1 every time we win, until we swing back to the starting point, €10. With every completed oscillation, we end up with a tidy profit, the size of which depends on the length of the oscillation. Now, with the calibrated version, we add a twist. We don't start betting right away, but instead spin without betting until we see 3 of the same colour consecutively. As soon as that happens, we place our bet. Let's give it a go. We'll do some idle spins without having to wager anything. There you have it, 3 reds in a row, as you can clearly see in the table at the top right. Okay, this means there should be a higher chance of black coming up next. So what we'll do now is place our initial €10 on black, skipping the initial hopping period, and theoretically, we should have a better chance of hitting black. Okay, €10 on black, and let's spin. We lost, so now we start the D'Alembert oscillation, adding €1 each time we lose. In this case, I'm betting €11, adding the extra euro. If I lose again next round, I'll bet €12, then 13, and so on. If I win, I'll subtract €1, so for example, I'll go down to 12, then 11, and so on until I'm back at 10. Okay, in this case, we won right away, so from 11 we go back to 10. Instead of betting 10 straight away, we redo the idle spins trick. If we had lost, we would have continued by betting 12. If we had won with 12, we'd drop to 11. And if we won again, we'd be back in the current situation. Alright, let's do the idle spins. We continue until a sequence of 3 identical colours comes up again. Keep an eye on the table at the top right where you can clearly see the sequence of past colours. And there they are, 3 black numbers in a row. Good. Then it's time to bet our lovely €10 on red, the opposite colour. Always bet the opposite colour of the last 3 that appeared. Let's spin. 1 on the first go, so we immediately made €10, and there's no need to start the D'Alembert sequence. We go back to idle spins. Here we go, another 3 blacks have appeared in a row. It's time to bet €10 on red. Let's proceed. 1 immediately on the first try. When playing with the calibrated version, it often happens to hit it right away. Very well then, back to idle spins we go. There they are, 3 reds in a row, and by now you know what we do, right? We bet 10 on black. Okay, this time we've lost, so we start a D'Alembert cycle, adding €1. So, we're betting €11, always sticking with black, as we never change colour during a cycle. We've won, so in this case, we should subtract 1, going back to 10. But whenever we return to 10, we always go back to doing 3 idle spins. Remember, you always make a profit each time you complete a D'Alembert cycle. That is, you go up and down by adding 1 when you lose and removing 1 when you win until you're back at our 10. Unfortunately, or rather, fortunately, with the calibrated version, we rarely go through long cycles, so for now, we've only done small cycles of at most a couple of numbers. Let's go back to idle spinning then. Remember, to idle spin, you must do the little trick of placing a bet, cancelling the bet, and then the idle spin button appears. I never got why they made it so complicated. Here we go, another 3 fine blacks in a row. So, we bet €10 on red. And won immediately. As I said, with the calibrated version, it often happens that you win right away or have very small cycles. Actually, I'd like a bigger cycle to come up now to show you. We continue with idle spins until something happens. Often, you have to keep doing idle spins for a while if nothing interesting occurs. We keep going and wait patiently. Blimey, it's taken a bit this time. Ooh, here they are, 3 blacks in a row. We bet €10 on red. Won immediately! Darn it! I mean, it's good that we keep winning easily, but I wanted to show you some long cycles. Okay, I'll keep going with idle spins until something exciting comes along. Here we go, 3 fine blacks have arrived, so we go to bet €10 on red. Darn it, won again on the first try. Well, in the meantime, €10 after €10, I've already made a €50 profit. We continue with idle spins. The great advantage of this variation is that starting immediately with €10, when you hit the number on the first try, you make a clean €10. But if you lose, you don't go chasing stratospheric numbers as you would with doubling in Martingale, but rather you climb up slowly. Here we have 3 fine reds. So, we place €10 on black. And won immediately again. As I mentioned, this can happen often, and then, if it doesn't, we climb up slowly, without risky doublings, because it goes to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. So, even 10 consecutive losses only takes us to betting €20. With classic Martingale, we'd already be betting more than €10,000 to recoup a mere 10. Mad! That's why D'Alembert is considered much safer. However, it's important to remember the issue with D'Alembert. You don't recover everything immediately with a winning double, as happens with Martingale and Fibonacci. Instead, you must continue to dance on the oscillation cycle until you come back. Okay guys, meanwhile, I've reached a balance of €173. €73 in winnings in practically 7 minutes of play. That's an average winning rate of €625, about $667 and 537 British pounds per hour. Not bad. So, As you could see, this method has its pros and cons. The pros are that it really seems that by adding this extra layer of external protection with idle spins, you often win in the first few spins, and it reduces the risk of having to undergo a long oscillation. The fact that you start immediately with €10 rather than, for example, 1, compensates for the fact that you spend a lot of time doing idle spins without winning anything. However, as always, even though safety seems to be greater, it's never 100%. Unfortunately, nothing prevents a play from ending badly because despite the idle spins, you end up dancing up and down for a long time and unevenly, with more wins than losses, and this could, albeit much more slowly and with difficulty compared to other methods, drain a balance. So, in such cases, I think it's important to exit an oscillation that's lasting too long and minimize losses. Again, the good thing about this method is that even if you lose, unless you really chase these rare, very long oscillations, you lose relatively little. So, let me know what you think of this strategy in the comments. I try to respond to everyone. I remind you that in the link in the description, you can find a list of safe and certified online casinos in your country and in each US state. I recommend using certified casinos if you want peace of mind and to avoid scams, rigged games, or even playing in illegal casinos in your country and having trouble with the law. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon, ninjas.